Welcome back to the Respiratory System Lesson 4, Gas Exchange. First, let's go to our review. 1. What system is responsible for removing carbon dioxide from the blood and replacing it with oxygen? Yes, the respiratory system. 2. Inhale means to? Yes, breathe in. 3. Exhale means to? Yes, breathe out. 4. The muscle at the bottom of the lungs is called the? Yes, diaphragm. 5. The three main parts of the respiratory system are? Yes, diaphragm, air passages, lungs. 6. What helps trap the dust particles that are in the air? Yes, the nose and the mucus hairs in the nose. 7. The pharynx is the? Yes, throat. 8. The passageway that leads to the stomach is called the? Yes, esophagus. 9. The epiglottis keeps food from going into the? Yes, lungs. And 10. Another name for voice box is? Yes, larynx. And 11. Another name for trachea is? Yes, windpipe. 12. The bronchi branch into smaller branches called? Yes, bronchioles. 13. The exchange of gases take place in tiny air sacs called? Yes, alveoli. Let's move to our vocabulary. First word, alveoli. What? Yes, alveoli. Next word, alveolar. What? Yes, alveolar. Next word, capillaries. What? Yes, capillaries. Back to the top. Alveoli. Alveolar. Capillaries. And over to the next column. Hemoglobin. What? Yes, hemoglobin. Oxygen. What? Yes, oxygen. Carbon dioxide. What? Yes, carbon dioxide. Back to the top. Hemoglobin. Oxygen. Carbon dioxide. Okay. Capillaries. Those are the tiniest of blood vessels. What are the tiniest of blood vessels? Yes, capillaries. And hemoglobin. That is a protein. What is it? Yes, a protein that helps deliver oxygen to cells and remove carbon dioxide from cells. So what is the protein that helps deliver oxygen to cells and remove carbon dioxide from cells? Yes, hemoglobin. Okay. With each breath you take, air fills millions of alveoli. Each alveoli has a mesh-like covering of very small blood vessels called capillaries. You can kind of see them. These capillaries are so tiny that the cells in your blood need to line up single file just to march through them. So this is a capillary, and your cells just can go one by one, or the cells of your blood have to go one by one to go through these capillaries. Oxygen moves from the alveoli to the blood through the capillaries that line the alveolar walls. Once in the bloodstream, a molecule called hemoglobin in the red blood cells picks up oxygen. This oxygen-rich blood then flows back to the heart, which pumps it through the arteries to oxygen-hungry tissues throughout the body. When it's time to exhale or breathe out, everything happens in reverse. Now it's the diaphragm's turn to say, move it. Your diaphragm relaxes and moves up, pushing air out of the lungs. Your rib muscles become relaxed and your ribs move in again, creating a smaller space in the chest. By now, your cells have used the oxygen they need, and your blood is carrying carbon dioxide and other waste that must leave your body. The blood comes back through the capillaries and the waste enter the alveoli. Then you breathe them out in the reverse order in how they came in. The air goes through the bronchioles, out the bronchi, out the trachea, finally out through your mouth and nose. The air that you breathe out not only contains waste and carbon dioxide, but it's warm. As air travels through your body, it picks up heat along the way. And you can feel this heat by putting your hand in front of your mouth or nose as you breathe out. Just try it. Breathe out through your mouth. And you can feel that that air is warm. When you are sleepy or drowsy, the lungs do not take enough oxygen from the air. This causes a shortage of oxygen in our bodies. And the brain senses the shortage of oxygen and sends a message that causes you to take a deep, long breath. And we call that a yawn. Okay, this is the end of lesson 4. If you're ready to do your homework, go ahead, turn off this video, do your homework. If not, go ahead, stop the video and watch it from the beginning and then do your homework. I will see you in lesson 5.